Cold War Zombies has been out for almost 2 years, as crazy as that sounds. And one thing that always fascinates me about Cold War and its life cycle to this day is the amount of players that are still trying to unlock the banger Dark Aether camo. So in today's video, I just want to talk to you how, in my opinion, Dark Aether is the easiest, and I mean the easiest it has ever been to unlock inside of Cold War. And I need to specify, this isn't Vanguard related because yeah, this is Cold War. But first thing is first, we have the Halloween event up until at least the 1st of November. That's what I'm going to guess is going to go away, but most likely it might last a few days after November because this is of course a Halloween event. Now, why is the Halloween event the best for this right now? Because, oh, see, look, I just got a camo. I'm only like missing Dark Aether on my melee weapons, so yeah. But the reason Halloween event is just the best, like, ever we've had in, I think, Zombies history. Some people disagree, but I'm talking about an update. I'm not talking about, like, you know, DLCs. Is because of pumpkin heads, which I seem to not be able to get. Come on, drop it. Up. Speaking of the pumpkin heads, here is our first one. And honestly, didn't give me anything that I can benefit from. But what you can get from the pumpkin heads that will be a huge plus is the Aether wrench. And the reason you want the Aether wrench is because it will allow you to have an upgraded weapon. Also, on top of that, you can get a chalice. What does a chalice do? If you still don't know, it gives you a pack-a-punched weapon. And what do weapons have in common with the camos? The challenges, you know, like get kills, which will, you know, come and benefit with the Aether wrench. On top of that, the chalice, which will help you out with the pack-a-punch kills, so on, so forth. Another thing is, of course, the maps that we have. So for example, I am currently playing on Forsaken, which is the last DLC on Cold War, and it's honestly an amazing map. But on top of this, we also have 2 other DLC maps and also a launch map, that being Die Maschine, Firebase Z, and Mauer Toten, with the addition of Outbreak. But also, on top of all of that, we have Onslaught, which is another great place you can actually get elite and special kills. Because if you don't know, inside of Onslaught, you get a lot of elites and special spawning in. Every 2 rounds, you will have like a special round which will allow you to progress, and you basically just get elite spawning in. But another great thing with this is you also have Onslaught Containment, which, if you don't know what Onslaught Containment, I'm just like, oh god, okay, I don't want to die. I just like thinking to myself, like, this is actually crazy that how easy Dark Aether is to get now, like, compared to the launch of the game, and I'm still not done naming out why it's super easy. Onslaught Containment basically is just like a super sped up version of Onslaught, which is just amazing in my opinion. Oh god, I'm gonna die again. Stop! And the reason that is great is because you get to get those elite kills even faster, and especially with the pumpkin event that we have right now, that is, just so good for camos. Another reason why it is great is because of this bad boy over here that I'm terrified to activate, but you know what, here goes nothing. The Rampage Inducer. And what does this do? This literally never stops the rounds from going up until round 55. I think I'm gonna get out of here because I'll die if I don't. Now, the reason that is the best is because, well, you kind of just don't have to worry about taking forever to get through the rounds. Every single time a round will end, the next one will instantly, in a way, start up again. Zombies will just never stop spawning. And if you are using one of the high round strategies, which in my opinion, Die Maschine is the best one, you can just sit up there and get your crits, your pack-a-punch kills, your consecutive kills, so on and so forth, super easily, and it's just great. But honestly, I just wouldn't really recommend it for like melee users like I am right now. This is kind of terrifying. Like, oh my god, oh, they're so fast. And if you're wondering why they're so fast, and if you're wondering why they are so fast, is because this is round 55 speed zombies. So yeah, I kind of don't recommend it the way I did it there. I'm gonna have to figure out a way of getting out of here without dying and managing to go turn it off, because this was not a good idea. Okay, I got it off. But yeah, Rampage Inducer is a huge dub, and if you are using ranged weapons, 100% use it. Now this is kind of like, oh, and I get to pack a punch to level 2. That was pretty early on in the rounds. And now on to the last reason as to why, in my opinion, Dark Aether is super easy to unlock, and this is just another one to add on to everything, is because we have the super Easter egg. If you don't know what the super Easter egg is, you essentially have to complete every single Easter egg inside of the game. That's including Die Maschine, Firebase Z, Outbreak Easter egg Part 1, Part 2, Mauer Toten, and Forsaken. If you need a guide guide still. I made like a full-on guide of every single map in one video with every single tip. So I will link that down in the description, I guess, if you want to check it out. But the addition of the super Easter egg allows you to go onto the zoo map on Outbreak, and all you have to do is go up to a special ritual podium and interact with it, and from then on, not only do you get some cool rewards including a calling card, emblems, and some other stuff, but you also get the addition of your weapon being purple. So I just upgraded my size from purple rarity when I spawned in, no longer red, to gold, and that is such a huge difference because your weapons are now going to be really strong pretty early on in the rounds. Actually, what am I about? Not pretty, like pretty? Oh, pretty. Like super early, which just makes the biggest difference. So yeah, there was a lot of talking, and this was a bit of a different kind of video. I haven't covered Dark Aether camo in forever on the YouTube channel, but I kind of wanted to talk about it because today I was just like, oh my god, it's crazy how many different great methods there are to unlock Dark Aether now. And like, obviously some of you probably knew about those, but not everybody did. As I said, there's still so many people that I'm seeing that are grinding the Dark Aether camos, that are trying to unlock it. Even if you have it unlocked, some of you might have DLC weapons that need the camo. For example, the Scythe recently came out, and maybe you haven't tried to unlock it. Hopefully this video kind of opened your eyes of how easy it is to go in. Not only is it super fun at the moment, play with the pumpkin heads, which again I said they will probably go away by the end of October, but it's just great, you know. Like, Cold War Zombies has brought me back with this event. I've been playing so much of it, but I guess instead of like keeping you here much longer, but if you do enjoy listening to me talking, I guess subscribe, you know, check out my other videos. But I will be leaving you all here today. I completely forgot this door existed. I'll be damned. I've played Forsaken so much and I kind of forget this part of the map exists. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, I've barely ever visited this part of the map. Does this ever do anything? This feels like it does something. Like, it has this detail on. Okay, we're not Easter egg hunting right now. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe. We're on the goal to hitting the massive, chunky, wonky 35,000 subscribers. And also, you know, a like would be very much appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next one.